Okay, it's Monday night, and we're trying to prep some Pathfinder, some Stolen Fate Pathfinder. We just ran a few updates, little baby updates. Not really. They were bailiwiki updates, but I like for things to boot up and get going. Was working on a little bit of extra life prep before the stream started. Pretty excited about that. Let's see what we got here. Update the bailiwiki library. Sure. Gambit's FX Master version 7. This is a huge release and adds a plethora of new features. These features include, but are not limited to, filter effects can now be added to regions. Regions have optional functionality to limit elevation visibility per token. New below token options to display effects underneath a token. Updates to various existing effects with new options, etc. Please check out the release notes for more details. If you'd like to support my development time and get access to new effects like Ghost, Sunlight, Magic Crystals, Fireflies, Sakura Blossoms, Sakura Bloom, please consider supporting the project on Patreon. This will give you access to the FX Master Plus module, now directly integrated with Foundry. FX Master Plus, Gambit Lounge. Join for free. Sure. All right. Welcome. As a free member, you get access to updates on public and free exclusive posts. Upgrade your membership to get access to exclusive benefits. If you want to support me, Gambit, this will give you access to the monthly vote on Patreon for new FX Master Plus effects. It will not give you access to the FX Master Plus module. You will also be assigned the Jack of Clubs role on my Gambit's Lounge Discord server. Okay, so $7 a month. $7. If you want to support me, Gambit, this will give you access to monthly voting as well as the FX Master Plus module and the Queen of Hearts role on my Gambit's Lounge Discord server. And if you give me $10, this will give you access to monthly voting as well as FX Master Plus module and the King of Diamonds role. Oh, it gets better. $15 a month. If you want to support me, Gambit, this will give you access to monthly voting as well as the FX Master Plus module and the Ace of Spades role on my Gambit's Lounge Discord server. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember what this fucking mod does. Hey, what's up? I am Mr. V. Yeah, I have no fucking clue. FX Master, I think I've been using it since we started using Foundry. Let's go in here. Gambit's FX Master. Has it always been called Gambit's FX Master? What the fuck? Alright, hold on. Is that a compendium or something? Alright. Gambit. No? Galarian. Is it just token effects? Like what? What the fuck is this? Gambit Master Effects. Figure settings. Gambit Effects. Enable the effects. Okay. Custom animation folder. Refresh animation database. Rebuild the database to account for any newly added or removed animations and to parse thumbnail icons. Thumbnail parsing can take quite some time, especially on hosted services such as the Forge. So I don't know if we want to do that. Use FX Master Special Effects. Sure. Disable effects for everybody. Where are they? Is this it? I thought this was built in. I wish I knew a little bit more about like what it was. All right. Hello, wanted to give feedback on an option. Important announcement. Boo, FX Master Ghost release. I have no idea what. Maybe Dom would know. I'll ask Dom next time I talk to him. I'll be like, well, what is Gambit's FX Master? Like, sorry, FX. Is there another one? Token Magic FX. So it's different. How would I give this guy $7 to make a go? I can make a ghost right now. That's so weird. Anyways, all right, let's step to prep. All right, let's step to prepping. All right, we last left off inside Castle Ravenloft on, like, I don't know, second or third floor, some shit like that. They were beating the shit out of Irina Kolyana, and they were getting ready to fight some vampires. Shit was popping off. I don't know how long we're going to be in Castle Ravenloft. I didn't think we were going to. I didn't think we were going to be here that long. So I am glad that we did a lot of prep for it, and that we're getting to use that prep. Other than that, I don't know what to say. We should probably give Parsis a little bit of a tune-up. Let's see. Parsis, we did tune him up. Okay, so we made him level 15. We gave him this cool gun called the Small Death. We gave him some new spells. We increased the DC of his spells. Okay, so Parsis got his blow up. That's cool. So, what else do I got on my agenda? Faded GM notes. How are my players holding? They're doing great. We're treating them with a lot of respect and dignity. Yep. No need for a home visit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You can trust us with your characters. All right. So let's see. Prep. All right, Cradle course, flow chart, blah, 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 blah. So there's nothing immediate on the prep list. That's good. I am suspicious that that's as good as it is. Let's walk through it then. All right, so book 2, Dragon Rookery, double checking. All right, eggs turn into dragons. Help this guy. It's kind of a one and done. All right, Hidden Truth. They're in Absalom, and they got to do some shit. There's gonna be pictures. Pictures will be popping up on the screen. I think that's that pretty much. Let me see. Throw this down. This is old Absalom. Appearance. Yes, there it is. Absalom. So we select this. Update. Wham. And am I just supposed to swap out? I think I was just supposed to swap it out right there, actually. Let's see. Alright, and then we can get rid of this very cool lighting effect, which is here. There we go. Boop. And then here. There we go. Lovely. Okay. I don't know why it's giving me that option. I hate it. All right, cool. So this is just going to be like narrative fucking around. All right. So then marriage. Marriage is already being handled by Castle. So we can actually delete this map. We don't need it. Also, I will have some free time this week. If you or anyone on the Discord needs help prepping for Extra Life, I don't know PF2E, but I am happy to help out as best I can. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on a second. Let's see. There's Mr. V. Okay, time to get promoted. Roll. Extra Life admin. go down here. Admin. Mr. V. All right, cool. You're hired. All right, let's see what else we got. Train Part 2 is Dunzos. Space Jam. Space Jam right here. Space Jam looking mighty fine. Yeah, that's good. We need basketball rules for this. So where's my Valda's Spire of Secrets? There's no way it's just on my computer, right? Yeah, we're not about that life anymore. Let me see if it's on my drive. Valda, Spire of Secrets. Download. It was a phenomenal book. Let's be honest. Like, if you're just playing 5e, Valda's is a pretty amazing book. I mean, we know now that everything that we really enjoyed about Valda's was just them putting Pathfinder stuff into Dungeons & Dragons. But before that, it was pretty cool. All right, download it anyways. You don't have to give me a summary. Gemini, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't like you. So please stop trying to be helpful. All right, so Valda's Spire of Secrets, a phenomenal book. A book that filled me with a lot of joy and filled my life with a lot of fun and stress for a solid 3 years. I did think it was kind of cute that the Valda's Foundry mod came out right as I was finishing up playing 5th edition D&D. And I did purchase it at, I believe, at full price, just to kind of support the work that they did and be like, thank you so much. It's wonderful. And then I did discover that if this was not enough for you, they made like an individual book for every single one of their classes. So you ended up with like 4,000 pages of Valda's if you went and purchased all of it. I don't know if all 4,000 pages made it into Foundry. I don't think I have to know because I'm never going back. So that's that. I was shown a very cool D&D adventure for 5e that was so good, I did consider running D&D 5th edition again just to run that adventure without having to do any conversion. So I was pretty tempted. If they release a Foundry VTT mod for it and it's good, I'm pretty fucking tempted. We want Siege Ball. It's really far down. Page 374. Appendix D, Siege Ball. Okay, so we're going to go into add and remove pages. We're going to select all the... Nope, over here. We're going to select all the pages. And then we're going to unselect just the shit that talks about Siege Ball. Which I love Siege Ball. I think Siege Ball is phenomenal. Alright, we're going to delete all the other pages. Okay. I love when they give you an unlocked PDF. You just do whatever you want with it. We got to be very careful not to save over it, though. So we're going to do menu, save as. There we go. We're going to do Valda's Siege Ball. I don't know how to spell siege. Siege Ball rules. Okay. So now we have this 9 pages of rules. 9 pages of rules. We're going to go over to our robot. And we're going to open up the Pathfinder 2 robot. All right. Please read the attached 5e homebrew rules for Siege Ball. I before E, especially before G, in the word siege. Oh my god. Siege Ball. Alright, please read the attached 5e homebrew rules for Siege Ball, comma, a sort of Quidditch, soccer, blitzball, mashup, minigame. I want you to convert it to Pathfinder 2E. All right. It's I don't have high hope for this. ChatGPT is decent at making 5th edition material because there's so much 5th edition material that they stole, to put it frankly. And while all the Pathfinder 2e rules are available on the internet for free, it just doesn't do as well with Pathfinder stuff. So I anticipate these rules being pretty half-baked. But we will see. But this has been on my to-do list for a while, is converting these rules over. And even if the robot can just give us a quick pass on it, that's fine too. Let's see. Please read the attached 5e homebrew rules for Siege Ball, sort of Quidditch, soccer, blitzball, mashup game. I want you to convert it to Pathfinder 2e. Alright, so it's currently reading the rules, and it's thinking about it. So while it's doing that, let's see, we have Hidden Truth ready to go. Fantastic. And we're doing the marriage right now. Fantastic. We got Queen Mother lined up. We finished that last week. The prep for that. I did the rest of it off stream, so feeling pretty good about that. So, what happens after these 6 events for book 2? All right. Let's see. I'm going to scroll back up in here. And chapter 1 is they're going to open these gates. So Robot Apocalypse, I've got it here, but I don't think it shows up until book 3. So we're going to create a folder. We're going to call it Crash Gem Book 3. And then we'll do like the darkest red. That's still red. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so Robot Apocalypse, you're going to move to book 3. Okay, so let's see. Instead, 6 more canon events, blah, blah, blah. 3 cards have been located in Sigil, the City of Doors. The PCs need to go reclaim them by any means necessary. Okay. So, let's see. I don't think I own the digital version of the Sigil or the Planescape remake. So, I'm kind of like... we just need to make a dashboard similar to the Hidden Truth. So, we'll go ahead and duplicate that. Alright. We're going to generate a thumbnail for Hidden Truth. Alright, we're going to go to this one. We're going to configure. And we're going to call this Sigil, the City of Doors. There we go. What's crazy is I own, like, pretty much any Planescape material that exists, but I don't own it in Foundry, VTT, or D&D Beyond. Like, I own, like, the actual books or PDFs, but I don't actually have it in the world. So, kind of a pain in the butt. All right, so Hidden Truth. We got some random lights we don't need. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's see. Sigil. City of Doors map. Alright. I never know what I can show on stream and what I can't when I'm searching for this old material. Oh, wow. That is... wow! What a fucking resource! Is this like a fully interactive? Did they give that place 1 star? 2 stars? Really? Harbinger House Adventure, page 20. This is fucking crazy. Oh, wow. And it references every book that... What? And the video game? Holy shit. That's pretty fucking good. Alright. Wow. Wow. Alright, so we'll go here. We're going to add a subpage. It's going to be sigil. And then we'll do a donut. Donut. City is a donut. Built inside a Taurus. It's a donut. Alright. Sigil, comma, city of doors. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that's incredible. Open image and new tab. Holy shit. That's a real... Wow. I'm just fucking floored. Full interactive map. Psh, I don't know. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alright, save out. Sigil. City map. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Sometimes you see something that's so cool, you don't even know what to say about it. It's so good. In the Cage, Guide to Sigil. All right, I think I have this book in my drive. Let me see. Bump. 138 pages. I don't know if I'm going to do that much reading for this. Wow. All right. All right, hold on. All right, so this is the book it's referencing. What is with that face? Like, I don't want to get my picture taken either. I remember this book. This was a good read. In the Cage by Wolfgang Bauer and Rick Swan. Being a guide to Sigil and its environs, both wholesome and vile, and being a true and accurate guide to the portals and pathways of the City of Doors, including divers and various notes on the factions of the city and their goals and stratagems, and a faultless listing of the 6 wards and their establishments, and the secret history and intrigues of her serenity, the Lady of Pain. Absolutely incredible. Oh, look at that beautiful map of the cosmology of the planes. Oh my god, this was my everything when I was a kid. I have always been a multiverse baby. Like I love this shit so much. Man, got that T Ditzerilli art. Look at that shit. Oh man. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Incredible. Wow. It's making me feel things. Like deep down. Look at these basic bitch-ass maps. 2nd edition, baby! Or Ghost of Saltmarsh 5th edition, baby! Temple of the Abyss. We actually used this map, this temple. In one of my sessions as a kid, we did use this exact map. It was pretty cool. I mean, we redrew it, but like, this is the kind of shit that blew your mind. It's like, look at the verticality here. He's on a metal platform, you know? Like, this was a big deal back then. Up in the air? That's incredible. Let's see. Phenomenal. Oh, God. I just want to read the whole thing. Just want to read the whole thing. And, oh, somebody actually made it accessible. I could have my screen reader read me this thing. Probably wouldn't do a great job. Doesn't look like it's got all of the words, but pretty fucking cool. All right. Oh, yeah, I remember these. These are donkeys that have a tentacle coming out of their chest so that they could carry torches. Not even lying. That's brought to you by the same guy that made owlbears. The Arcadian Pony. Yep, that was a real monster. There was a lion that was immune to magic missiles that only lived near the base of the spire at the center of the universe. And much to my great joy, one of my players did try and cast magic missile on these lions, and I got to be like, ha ha! Those fucking monsters immune to magic. And I did not think I would get to say that. I didn't think that was going to happen. Oh, man. Let's see. We use this map, too. Use that map. Oh, wow. It's a long time ago. Jesus. So much good content here. Wow. Man. Fighting arena. Oh, so good. Okay. Let's get back. Focus, maybe. I don't know if I can. I'm overexcited now. Kind of want to make a complete, like we did for Hyrule. I want to make like a complete custom dashboard for that. I might. This material is too nice not to do that. All right. What other books are we referencing here? Cage. Okay. Flames of the Pit. In the Cage. Alright, in the Cage. Are there any other references that are not in the Cage? Faction War. I remember that. Planescape campaign setting box set. Sigil and Beyond. Let me see. I think I've got that. I think this box set is over at my boy Wes's house. Just sitting in his basement. 168 pages. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, this looks like it was a nice, accessible, cleaned up version, minus the artwork. So it is a shame. My physical copy does have the artwork, though. Wow. That's good. You gotta understand that the artwork really did it. Like, it just made it even more whimsical and amazing. But that's okay. Rules for Limbo. Love it. Okay. What other? Doors to the Unknown. Oh, so exciting. Daughters of the Line. Faction War Adventure. The video game. I've never actually played the video game. I feel like I need to. Not wanting to bring up too many distractions, but I'm really excited for you to see the prototype document. I think I saw the screenshots, and I didn't want to engage with it because I did not want to be distracted from Extra Life Prep. Absolutely. But I am very excited for it. The Fractals Manifesto. Man. The stuff. What was this lady's name? Okay, Planescape Pentar. I think her name was Pentar. Factol Pentar. Yep. So when I was a small crash gem, when I was a little crash gem, I will show you the woman that I had the largest crush on in the entire world. Oh, that is too big. All right, hold on. Let's see. Oop. There we go. There she is, Factol Pentar, goth girl, leader of the goth kids. Here is the original art. This is the modern super. Here it is. This is where my heart belongs. Is it any question why I was a Yennefer of Engelberg fan? Do you know what I'm saying? Like this was peak. Okay, this was everything. This was everything, man. So fucking cool. Wow. Dang. Oh. Yeah. So anyways, the goth kids were called the Doom Guard, and the Doom Guard, they believed in entropy, the eventual end of all things. And because there was like, belief systems powered everything. It was a whole deal. Yeah. Man. I might have to crack open my box set. I might have to crack open the box set. Maybe. Man. Wow. Wow. I had no idea I had so many unresolved feels for the olden days of not Pathfinder, but of Planescape. All right, so this adventure, this part of the adventure is going to really tear open my heart, for sure. So I'm going to want to do something pretty fun with this. According to our notes, with that Voldemort nose, listen, we didn't have, the anime. You either had like the long pointy nose, or you just didn't have a nose at all. I will say that this modernization, pretty fucking good. I mean, I'll help her achieve entropy if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. Oh well. Anyways, yeah. I love you, Pentar. You're the best. Let's get back to work. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need something spicy, something fun for this adventure. So 3 cars have been located in the sigil, the City of Doors. The PCC need to go reclaim them by any means necessary. That's really all we have to go off of. That's it. That's all we got. And about 600 pages of lore. None of this is even crunch. This is just, look at this, just talking about the setting. It's incredible. Okay, so we'll have to figure that out. In the meantime, what can I do for Sigil of City of Doors? I could replace the whole ass background with that big map of the city. Pretty good. Big map of the city. We'll see. That's where I am right now, right? Okay. So let's go in here. Appearance. Book 2. Alright. We opened this. Did we already save it out? I don't think we did. No, we did. Sweet. Alright, so we'll go over here. Grab that. Mm. It's so cool. Before there was Lutheria, there was Factal Pentar. Just saying. You had to be there. Only 90s D&D kids will understand. Let's see. Get rid of this. Just bring that shit to the front. Yeah, I don't know how to do this in a way, whoops, that we would still be able to see all the details, other than making it like its own thing, like we did for Zelda. Yeah, we'll have to. We have no choice. We're gonna have to make a custom. All right, so let's see. Prep. Custom homepage. Okay. Choose your own adventure style. VP challenge chain. Okay. Some possible fights, consequences for failing VP challenges. Explore. Best and coolest parts of Sigil. Alright. Meet contacts who you will see later for access to book 3 content. ... Okay. That's good. And then wow. We gotta find one that's not so washed out. That's a pretty good Lady of Pain. She's not bugging out her eyeballs like the cover of the one book. Alright, so 3 cards have been located: the Wanderer, the Traitor, and the Courtesan. Okay. So let's talk about each of these 3 cards, and then we need to switch back to Siege Ball or whatever. Okay. So this would be bot, helper bot, inventory, hero. No, don't put all that into chat. How would you do that? I gotta scroll up 400 miles. There we go. Alright. Let's just read it. The hero deck, blah blah blah. Alright, so we want the Wanderer. Alright, Wanderer is neutral good and tomes. Okay, so tomes / int and oops. Is all of those things. Alright. So if he's misaligned, he's lost his values and inability to recognize his worth. Okay. And he likes to find value in what others disregard. I feel like Marketplace / Bazaar? Or Library? ? Could work. Because we got, we got the Trader down there. So maybe one of the libraries? ? Exploring the belief-driven journeys of the city's factions. Ah, then we get a little tour of all the factions in the city. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Okay. The trader. I think the trader is also intelligence. Okay. Let's see. The trader is neutral. A bargain or exchange with far-reaching consequences, misunderstanding the deal's implications. All right. So that to me feels like market bazaar has made a bad deal and needs help getting out of it. Obviously, a devil and a Fey Lord are involved. I like that. That's good. Another roleplay challenge. All right. Which could, I guess, Pathfinder be solved with violence. And then we got the Wanderer, the Trader, and the last one is the Courtesan. All right. So the Courtesan is chaotic neutral, and they are in Charisma Crowns. Okay, so this one is Holmes Int, and this one is Crowns. Charisma. Oh. All right. And the alignment is chaotic neutral and political intrigue and power masked by social decorum. All right. So what are they doing here? Okay, okay. Raising supporters in a bid to take over the city from the Lady of Pain, which is fucking crazy. If you know the lore. Okay, so that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. All right, let's see. I have card art for these guys already. Card creatures. Have I actually uploaded them? Hey, where did my card creature art go? Why would you close that? Unknown error with the Forge API? Don't be such a butthole. Alright. Card creatures. Alright. Alright, so we got the Wanderer, Courtesan. Alright, I think I actually made creature suites already. Wanderer? Oh, that's right. There are already creatures for this. That's cool. So, where are these guys? The 3 answers, all is lost. 4 travelers. Okay. The Inquisitor, the Teamster, the Wanderer. But they didn't actually give these guys any real stats, did they? Oh, here we go. They all have this thing called Harrowkin, which is pretty cool. I don't think there's just a blank Harrowkin. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do prep stats for 3 cards. Use Wanderer Raw from Foundry VTT as the base. Okay. Give Jack some of these abilities. Or give Jack and the other card creatures some of these abilities. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. All right. So enough of this very cool and exciting shit. Let's get back to Space Jam. All right. So, like a cooking show. Let's check back in on our basketball rules. I've got it. Here are the rules. I have taken 9 pages of rules and I've made them really small. And I believe that she is capable of that. So let's take a look. All right. Basketball. Air quotes. Basketball? Basketball. There we go. Letters, numbers, words. They're all so wonderful. All right. How do I close my tabs? I wanna be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. Siege Ball, Pathfinder 2E conversion. Yep, that's what we got. That's what we got. A violent blend of sport and combat. Just put that up there. Core concept. 2 teams of 5 players. Check. Compete to destroy the opposing tower using the heavy siege ball. You know. Directly attacking towers is illegal. They can only be damaged by ball impacts. Okay. The game ends when a tower's HP reaches 0. Arena. Okay. I'm going to put it right here. This is looking amazing. Can you adjust these rules that you just made to let us to let us play basketball in PF2E? All right. Standard size of the arena. That actually looks pretty good. 25 by 9 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. So we're actually at 20 by 10. And they're suggesting 25 by 9. So yeah, you know, it's pretty close. Pretty close. Tier upgrades. Okay. All right, optional hazards from the original include Cemetery, Ice Level, Mosaic, Mayhem, Dragon's Lair, etc. These can use terrain traits from the Game Mastery's Guide. Da ball. Okay. Momentum points. Okay. Attack the ball. The ball moves 5 feet per MP, losing 1 MP per square traveled. If it hits a wall, it rebounds. If it hits a creature, the creature may use the reaction to attempt to strike versus the ball's AC with bonus equal to current MP. Fantastic. If it hits a tower, deals bludgeoning damage equal to MP to tower HP, then stops. Player actions. These are the things that you can do to the ball. All right, table options, color. Yeah. Cell background. All right. Block. Until your next action, gain +2 circumstance bonus to checks versus force movement. Reaction. Strike ball that enters 5 feet of you. While within 5 feet, enemies take -2 to strike the ball. Okay. Wow, for one action? One action sets you up for that shit? God damn. I feel like block should be 2 actions, right? Yeah. All right. Let's take our siege ball framework and pivot it. Incredible. Into a full-on basketball system. Let's go. All right. We don't have time to make up 2 sports. Or, sorry, we don't have time to edit. We're not making up anything. We're gonna do this. Insert. Horizontal line. Paste. Insert. Horizontal line. Alright. Let's see. And we go here. Alright. Basketball Pathfinder. Pathfinder Basketball. Remaster Edition. All right, concept. All right, hold on. Wow. That is a thing. Okay. Let's see. All right. So let's see. 2 teams of 5 players each compete to score points by getting the enchanted hoop ball. I mean, we could call it a basketball. Through the opposing team's floating arcane. Okay. The game is fast, physical, and magically enhanced. Think fantasy street ball with athletics checks, battle maps, and spell-assisted dunks. I have played NBA Jams. Thank you very much. The court. 100 by 50 feet wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, that's how long. That's how big our court is. Incredible. We did it, guys. All right. Hoop. 10 feet high. Circular portals. Floating above each end of the court. Or basketball hoops. Or fucking basketball hoops. Ball start. Center circle. We got it. Roll athletics or acrobatics for the tip-off. I don't think acrobatics is right. I think it should be sleight of hand, which is what? Thievery? Thievery. I think you got to be good at stealing the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's what thievery is about. Acrobatics. Get that shit out of here. All right. Optional arenas may include lava. It should, shouldn't it? It should include lava. Wow, I'm slacking. All right. Illusion court. Faint mirage doubles visual distance. Okay, that's kind of cool. Sky court. Low gravity jump distances doubled. Oh, that's sick. Okay. The ball. You don't have to call it a hoop ball. Please don't. Object hardness 5, HP 10. I feel like we already settled that, right? We got basketball right here. It's got stats. What kind of hardness did we give this bad boy? None. Uh-oh. Okay. So give him hardness 5. We did have 10 HP. We had an armor class of 8. Nah, we'll keep it at 10. We'll keep it at 10. Immune to all that shit. Yeah, we made it a construct. That's fine. Tracks momentum points. So this is MP, speed, spin, energy. So I wish there was a easy way to track it. I kind of want the hit points to be that. There's got to be a way. Resources. We could do attribute 2. But what would we put? Mythic points? Hey, that could work. Alright. Do you have... Is that what this guy is at the top here? Is your mythic points? Why did you go to 0? Oh, you're not allowed... Are NPCs not allowed to have mythic points? Is that what that problem is? Let me see. Alright. Apparently they're not allowed to have mythic points. Alright. What other stats could we... that we don't need to track on anything else? Spell DC? Am I allowed? I don't think it has a spell DC. Because it needs to have spells. Man, that's annoying. Okay, here we'll do that. All right, so update token. All right. What? How could this happen? Am I still connected everywhere else? Booted out in the middle of prep. In before everyone tells me to self-host. I know. I know. I know. Wah, wah, wah. Alright. It says it's trying to log us back in, allegedly. Let's see. Alright, we'll keep looking over the rules. We need to track momentum points somehow. The ball moves 5 feet per momentum point, losing 1 momentum point per 5 feet traveled. We could just make it the fucking speed of the ball. That's true. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay. But it can speed be directly influenced and viewed on the token? That's the question. All right. Also, how could they kick us out of the game while we're trying to prep? That's terrible. All right. So let's see. Go in here. Resources. We can't do mythic points. It won't show. It shows us focus points. I don't think NPCs can have focus points either. So I do think that spell DC value, maybe. Gonna do always for everyone on the bar. Maybe. All right, so I think we got disconnected before. Okay, let's see. 1. We are not allowed to change the spell DC from here. Like, apparently the only thing that we're actually allowed to change is the hit points. So we could just use the hit points to represent momentum points. That's not a bad idea. Definitely keeps things a lot easier for us. Okay. And if we want to track hit points that can be destroyed, we could do temp HP. Surely it lets us show temp HP. Shield HP, whatever wounded is. No, it doesn't let us show temp HP. Wow. That's really fucking annoying. Alright. That's fine. We know if the ball took 10 points of damage or not, right? Okay. So I feel like we should turn bleeding off for it, right? Or the ball's gonna bleed everywhere. Yeah. The ball is technically going to be bleeding all over the court if we do it with the hit points, because we're going to want the hit points value to change, and every time it changes, it's going to squirt basketball blood all over the. All right, whatever. Let's keep going. All right, attacking, passing, or shooting the ball. Strike the ball, 1 action. Use any unarmed attack, weapon with the agile or finesse trait, or simple touch. Why does it have to have agile or finesse? Like, why can't anything hit the ball? So we'll just say any melee attack. Can't shoot the ball. Can you shoot the ball? You know what? Fuck it. You can shoot the ball. Make a strike against the ball. There we go. On a hit, roll damage. Okay. Add half the damage dealt to the ball's momentum points in your chosen... Jesus Christ. In your chosen direction. The ball moves that far, 5 feet per point. If the ball enters the hoop space, it scores points. I don't know about all that shit. That's crazy. I mean, I know it's going to be a high scoring game, but like, holy shit. We should have something else. Okay. If the ball enters the hoop space, with math equation, MP left, comma, it scores points. Else it rebounds. See rebound table. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So what happens on the rebound table? Rebound table. I haven't watched basketball since like the late 90s. Jesus Christ. Let's see. What happens? Ball bounces away from the hoop. Let's see. 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. 1. There we go. 2. Wait, why am I putting the numbers if they're numbered? Okay. Killed me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because yeah, the ball hits and it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ball bounces away from the hoop. Yeah. Okay. And then it just uses momentum points. It rebounds. Okay. Comma. Using MP to travel. Nice. Alright. So we'll do that. Okay. But so we're gonna do dramatic twirl. The ball just keeps spinning around the hoop, but refuses to go in. It does this until interacted with perpetually, forever, or until the end of the current round, comma, at which point it falls to the ground with 0 MP. All right, I dig it. So then what does 10 do? 10 will be second chance. Okay. The ball rebounds straight up in the air. There is a flat DC 5. It actually goes in. Amazing. DC 5. The flat DC 5. Check that. It actually goes in. That's really cool. All right. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Let's see. Scoring. Standard shot from within 30 feet. Is that... I mean, we know where the fucking lines are. It seems really easy to get the ball in and have MP left. That's why we have to, like, have a math calculation that, like, you know, scales with, like, the level of the PCs or whatever. We're going to have to run a practice game and then figure out what kind of MP they're generating. Standard shot from within 30 feet. Long shot. Okay. So let's see. Ooh, okay, I got an idea. Ranged strikes are made at disadvantage. Misfortune. That seems good. And then, all right, modifiers. Modifiers. Nope. Try one more time. Modifiers. Ball is more than 30 feet from the hoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that is correct. It is fucking 30 feet. Wow, it's like they read the rules for basketball. Ball is more than 30 feet from the hoop. Let's see. -2 circumstance penalty. All right. Ball is more than 50 feet from the hoop. -5 circumstance penalty. All right. We can also scale the AC of the ball to be commiserate or whatever with their level. So if they're all level, why won't his shit open? There we go. 14. All right. We just make the AC the average DC of their level. So level 14, baseline 32. All right, so we're gonna go back to ball. Where's ball at? Concept, the court, the ball. There we go. 2. There we go. AC is average DC for APL of players on both teams. Nice. Okay. So let's see. Object hardness. We should do hardness equal to your level. Holy shit. That'd be kind of rough. Yeah. that'd be really rough. I kind of like it though. Kind of like it. All right, let's see. Range strikers are at disadvantage, misfortune. Okay, modifiers. Ball is more than 30 feet. Okay. Strike the ball. Okay, so we should have two things. We should have striking the ball, and then we should have throwing the ball. All right. Throwing the ball. One action. And then let's see. For throwing the ball, it will be athletics check versus AC of ball. How do we know how much damage you deal, though, to the ball? That's true. That is true. So throwing the ball doesn't really work. It really is just striking the ball. I thought we had made the ball an item that when you attack it, or that when you have it in your inventory, you can throw it. And then it deals damage. Yeah, 66 bludgeoning damage. I kind of like the idea of keeping the siege ball rules then. That seems better. That seems a lot better. So can they substitute athletics for an attack roll? And if they do, what would the damage be? That's a very good question. Something to think about. All right. Other modifiers. -5 seconds penalty if the ball's more than 5 feet from or 50 feet from the hoop. Okay. Don't forget to calculate cover from allies and enemies. Okay. Cool. On a hit, roll damage. Add blah blah blah. I almost feel like your degree of success should determine like how far the ball travels, but like the MP part, that's very tricky. Otherwise, they're just gonna constantly just throw the ball back and forth into the thing. All right, long shot, beyond 30 feet, dunk. If you're adjacent to the hoop and airborne, you can make an athletics check. On a success, score 2 points and land dramatically. I see. Okay. How about this? Dunk. If you are holding the ball, you can utilize the jumping rules for PF2E to try and dunk the ball using athletic skill. All right, that makes sense. So is there any benefit to getting a critical success? Well, how high you could jump, I guess. Yeah. Remember, the hoop is 10 feet off the ground. All right. Game runs for 10 rounds per half. Oh, man. Or until one team reaches 21 points. That would go pretty fucking quick. That's seven baskets at long range. Player rolls. Special actions. All right, pass the ball. Strike the ball toward an ally within 30 feet. They can reaction catch with a DC 15 reflex save. That's very generous. Catch reaction. When the ball enters your square or line adjacent to you, make a reflex save plus 15 plus the ball's MP. Okay. On a success, gain control of the ball. Dribble. Maintain control while moving up to your speed. Requires one free hand. If you end movement without dribbling, make a DC 10 reflex save or lose the ball. That's kind of terrible too. All right, so how this would work is this is a move action. And we're going to make it just like balance. So get balance up in here. Okay. So let's see. Dribble. Move action. Choose a skill. Athletics. Acrobatics. Or thievery. Whoops. Success. Move up to your speed. Move up your speed, treating it as difficult terrain. Failure. You must remain stationary to keep your balance, wasting the action, or you fall. If you fall, your turn ends. And you drop the ball. You fall, drop the ball, and your turn ends. Okay. Why would you choose to fall? It's kind of weird. All right. So then, intercept. When an opposing player passes within your reach, make an acrobatics check versus the ball's AC on a success. You gain the ball. That's also not great. Block shot. When a shot towards the hoop passes within 10 feet of you, make an athletics check. Okay. All right. I like the skills they're picking. I just don't think the DCs work. Slam dunk. You leap or fly into the hoop space. Make a... Okay. Steal. Attempt a thievery check against an opponent's reflex. Gain possession of the ball. Okay. Timeout. 3 actions. Regroup and reset positions. End your turn. Recover 1 focus point or 5 HP if your team has a cleric or bard chanting. Timeout. Okay. Each team is allowed 1 timeout per half. Timeout lasts what, 1 minute? 1 minute, 10 rounds. Okay. Magic rules. Magic is semi-legal depending on the league. Pro League, spells allowed if they don't deal direct damage. Street ball, anything goes. Illegal magic or fouls. Okay. Gear, whatever. Initiative and flow, start the... Okay, optional rules for PF2E. Hero points may be spent to auto-succeed on a dunk, bro. Steal a pass narratively. Perform cinematic play like bouncing off walls or teleport dunks. I mean, isn't that just fucking re-rolling with flavor? Crowd reactions. Performance or intimidation checks can gain morale bonuses or cause opponents to become frightened from the crowd's jeers. I kind of like that. That's pretty good. P good. Critical hits on a crit when shooting count as half-court miracle. 4 points. There's no... I don't think that they actually give 4 points and the crowd goes wild. On a crit while shooting. No. Absolutely not. Alright, let's see. Victory conditions. Okay. Tournament best... Oh my god. GMA reward. Alright. It's close. It's real close. Fortunately, we don't need these rules tonight, but we could need them as early as next week. And it does require a little bit of testing. A little bit. It really comes down to how the MP is generated and interacts with the ball. Because, like, Stack the Deck does 150 damage per hit, okay? As does Vulture 13, okay? So if we get out our calculator, okay, and we hit the ball for 150 damage, okay, and then we subtract 5 damage. All right, That's 145, okay? Divided by 5, that means the ball has a speed of 29 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that's almost the whole court. Now, yes, in real basketball, I can throw the ball all the way across the fucking court. That is true. And wait, no. Every MP is 5 feet of movement, guys. I did it backwards. So it would actually be 145 times 5, 725 feet. That every time one of them hits the ball, it's going to be enough to go in the fucking hoop, is the thing. Like, there's no amount of, like, excess points that they would need to have it, like, go in. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, that part's a little tricky. I like the idea of this, though. We got modifiers. All right. Passing bonus. Okay. For every time the ball has been passed between teammates or between players without anyone attempting a shot, gain a +1 cumulative bonus to the attack made to shoot the ball. Now, alternatively, if we know that if everybody's going to be level 14 or 15, we could go in here and say, what is incredibly hard DC? 42. So you could just say, ball is thrown weapon. You're not doing any, there's no MP points, right? Ball is thrown weapon. And then hoop is AC 42. Incredibly hard for APL of all players. So then you're looking for ways to get better and better bonuses to get it in that ridiculously hard to hit thing. I think that works a lot better, honestly. I think I'm probably not going to worry about the MP system, and I'm just going to make it you're just throwing the ball. Anyways, I'm going to go grab something to eat and drink. I'll be back at 8 o'clock. Lexaeus22 is going to be streaming the game if you want to watch it live. Otherwise, it'll be up on YouTube later this week. We got Extra Life coming up this Saturday. 24-hour Pathfinder Marathon, raising money for Extra Life charities. Hope to see you then. Hope everybody has a great evening, and I'll see you next time.